Divine Feminines, I hope everyone's incredibly well as always. I'm going to dig into this message that I have been picking up for the collective. And I want to say that I feel like the universe is nudging you or protecting you, sending you messages in repetitive thoughts as though you're being guided down a specific path of focusing on your purpose, your skills, your talents. And it's like the universe wants to kiss you or hug you or make your dreams come true. I'm hearing that you are an angel, you are a sweetheart. There are so many gifts that the universe wants to give to you. So I feel like for whatever reason you're clicking on this reading, it's to be reminded of things that you've already been seeing in your immediate environment. Okay, so I'm going to start with some animal synchronicities, and this could have to do with a lot of your dreams. It could be stuff that you keep seeing in your day-to-day sightings, and maybe you're writing it in your journal, you're taking note of it, but I feel like the universe is nudging you. It's taking good care of you, whoever you are, Divine Feminines. Okay, so let's see what messages would like to come through for the Divine Feminine Collective. Okay, so we have the Deer. So many of you need to trust in the support of the universe. So I'm hearing to ask for what it is you desire. Some of you may not be comfortable just saying out loud what it is you desire, what it is you want. And I'm hearing that the universe needs to hear it. So get comfortable with it. So that's why maybe journaling may be a good idea. Maybe a lot of you have been nudged to journal and you keep putting it off, or it may just be something that you're uncomfortable with, seeing your thoughts come down on paper. But it's really important for you to ask, and it's Archangel Michael's energy of faith. Have faith that you deserve good things, or good things are on its way to you. Okay, so look out for synchronicities of Deer. Maybe you may be getting that already. Deer in the headlights could be a thing, because I am seeing the two lights there as well. Some of you may be feeling like you are stuck in a fantasy world, and then it's like you are able to manifest all of these things that you desire, but then there is this sinking feeling that comes in that it's too much, it's going to cost too much, it's going to take too long. All of these doubts start coming in, and the universe is saying, I would really like you to have more faith in my ability to deliver to you. So some of you get comfortable asking for things, okay? Before I dig into the next one, I'm going to see what's been on your mind. What are you wanting to manifest, Divine Feminines? Okay, so some of you may be wanting to work on your spiritual gifts that are coming through. So you're becoming more sensitive and you need to make certain changes. So a lot of you could want to change your environment, like where it is you work, because you're becoming sensitive to people's emotions, negative energies, and you feel like there's no way out. And the universe is saying, count on me. Where do you want to be? You've never even thought of it. You never even decided to ask for it. All you do is maybe stay in this vibration of, oh, I don't want to be here. I don't like here. The universe is saying, I need you to expand your mind. And I need you to ask me for what environment you want to be in, so that way you can nurture your spiritual gifts more, okay? Because it's not that the universe is punishing you or things are going wrong or people are turning against you. The universe may be letting you know, hey, listen, you're not built for these environments out here. You're meant to either work on your own or take your spiritual gifts and share it in a positive way. Maybe some of you are meant to work with children, more gentle energies, be around animals. Whatever it is, you have a great purpose when it comes to using your gifts, and you're extra sensitive around people's behaviors and emotions. So if you're working in a high stress environment where deadlines are a big thing, you have like workplace bullies and stuff like that, you guys aren't going to be able to tolerate it very well, and you're going to keep going through similar lessons, complaints, conflicts with the same types of employees. No matter how many times you try to change work, the universe is trying to say to you, it's that particular field that you need to get out of, and you need to honor your spiritual gifts, okay? And then we also have books. So maybe many of you may need to work in peaceful spaces like libraries, or you could be a reader. You love to read more, or knowledge is very important to you. It may be particularly important for you right now to calm your mind as well through reading. And reading allows you to use your imagination more. So that could be part of developing a lot of your spiritual gifts, because when you read, you're able to hold a vision. And by holding a vision, you're able to manifest more. So don't take reading for granted. I think I mentioned this in my reading the other day when I had to take a time out to, remind you guys to read out loud to your kids and just read literature out loud any chance that you get, okay? And yeah, that might be just very important to some of you right now. And I'm also hearing that you need to read more literature and learn about your spiritual gifts. Some of you may not be taking it seriously, or you may be brushing it off as like a health concern. Maybe do more research on some of the symptoms that you're feeling, but on a more spiritual level. So spiritual ascension symptoms might be helpful for you to research. Okay, so that goes along with the deer energy. And I'm gonna see what the message the dolphin has for some of you. So live life joyfully and in the present moment. Okay, so for some of you, joy, okay, that's why I feel like your energy could be very sensitive, like a deer. Deers are very sensitive when it's like you step close to them and they may run away or get very afraid, but it's also maybe a protective thing, okay? So some of you need to honor that you do need time alone. You need a lot of time alone to recuperate, and the universe is saying, ask me for help, because I'm hearing safe haven as well. Okay, some of you may live a lot more peacefully when you're in environments where it's quieter. So I'm getting with sensitivity as well. Many of you might need those quiet environments because part of your gifts involves hearing a lot of messages that come through. Okay, so it could be like clairaudience, where it feels like you will hear something and then you may need to write it down. Okay, so being in joyful environments, or many of you are being guided to seek out spaces like color as well, is what I'm hearing. Like a lot of you are feeling uncomfortable. Whether it's in your home, in your bedroom, you need to either redecorate or add more color to the space, declutter, maybe add more organization, but whatever it is you're doing in your everyday, day-to-day life, you have to bring more joy into it. Something's not your style, or someone's cramping your style. You guys don't have enough freedom to express how it is you want to live and show up in the present moment. So you are being called to devote more time into that. Okay, let's see what else is coming up with that message. Okay, so creative expression. Maybe some of you need to set up a paint room. And it's not just because, you're going to be some great big Picasso, but I do feel like the act of painting and that expression and just being around color is going to soothe your heart and your mind and your brain and your nervous system a lot more than you think that you need it. Okay, because many of you may be going to the doctor, you're trying to take all these medicines, and your soul is trying to say to you, like, if you would just go to the damn dollar store and get some paint and canvas and just connect with your inner child a little bit and start doing some inner child healing, all of those symptoms would disappear. So take that message seriously. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. Okay, that's why these aches and pains are coming. You're getting tired. You're not feeling as motivated as you once were. It's because your soul is dying to play and connect with your inner child and dance and, dress up and show itself through fashion and not give a crap what anybody thinks and, scrapbook and knit and yarn and crochet and do all of these things that your inner child was longing to do in peace a lot of those years. Because you guys are maybe not taking into consideration what it's going to do for your soul opening up to receive, okay? We also have practice your craft, polish your skills by practicing regularly. So whatever it is you guys are doing that it is paving a way for you or giving you an outlet for creative expression, don't take that for granted and make sure that you're in a habit or a routine of doing it every day or investing time into doing it. Nobody else is going to come in and remind you. Set alarms and make sure that you guys are investing into things that really bring you joy, okay? Like the dolphin's energy, think about what the dolphins feel like, just such happy energy. And I think it was a joke, maybe it's not a joke, that they even have sex for pleasure, which I don't know if any other animal or species does that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But again, that sexuality goes right in hand with that creative energy. Okay, so use it wisely. Like do things that, they do seem absolutely ridiculous. Do it right now. You're on the right path with breaking away or asking for or wanting more support from the universe. You know, I'm hearing dare to ask. Yeah, some of you dare to ask. Go right ahead. I've talked to on some of my twin flame videos in the past, and I do have playlists for them, and I've talked about this in some of the divine feminine videos. But you know, it's time to make some kind of like corner space or a home office or a separate sacred space in your home where you start dedicating it to yourself and your craft, because I'm getting from many of you, like, a lot of your spiritual gifts are real. They're very real, right down to the telepathy, knowing that you're on a twin flame journey, knowing who your divine masculine is despite whatever you may see happening in the physical, you know, feeling on an emotional or a spiritual level. You can not only pick up on your divine masculines, there's many, many, many other things that I'm hearing that you're very, very gifted at, and it's just more so redirecting at this point. You've got a lot of big energy within you because of this journey. It's time to redirect that energy into some of the things that make you feel free of this. It's time to fall in love with yourself again, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so music, we've been talking about this as well. Some of you could sing, some of you could make music. It's something that you've shied away from or you've not taken seriously. And again, it's not that you're trying to make some kind of big huge success out of it, but I'm hearing it's just more so the expression. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Some of you might be able to connect with music and you send someone like a song, or you might be able to pick apart the lyrics more deeply in a song than anybody else, and maybe that prompts you to write poetry, or it prompts you to do something else that is another art of, you know, creative expression that you're able to help heal others. Some of you could write music and it's very, very healing, or it comes off like maybe like spoken word poetry. You need to do more of that, because you'd be surprised where it's leading you. Okay, because I keep hearing for a lot of you, you're on the right path with something that you've been working on. And we also have infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your life purpose. So this has a lot to do with your skills. Okay, if many of you are wondering, like, what is next? What do I need to be working on? What do I need to be focusing on? It truly is the things that make you happy. It's things that you feel good at, but you're probably too shy to do it because you think no one's going to listen, no one's going to care. What are friends and family going to think? It's oftentimes that very, very thing that is going to bring you the infinite success and abundance. And that's why it all boils down to ask for support from the universe, because many of you are battling an inner voice that's a combination of many people that you've grown up with throughout your childhood and throughout your lives that have made you feel like you can't do something, or your ideas are silly or stupid, or they won't take off. But right now, I feel like the universe is letting you know to shut all of that out. Like, the universe is saying, hey, listen, like, I'm working with you and I'm here to grant you all of your wishes. Are you going to trust the magical genie, or are you going to trust that inner chatter in your head that says that you know you're limited in some way? Because I'm hearing that a lot of you deserve some kind of vision that you have. It's a vision that you see for yourself. The universe is saying you deserve it, or it's already here. That's what I'm getting. It's like, if you're able to conjure it up or think about it, the universe is saying, like, this is a path that it's already in motion. It's aligned for you. Okay, but what's the key ingredient that's missing is you opening up your arms and accepting it. Okay, because without accepting it, you're always going to have those thoughts of, like, slightly pushing it out. It's like the thoughts will come in, you'll get excited about it, the universe will guide you towards the action steps, and then those voices will come in and self-sabotage. So ask for help is my main message through this reading, Divine Feminines, because infinite abundance is yours. Okay, look out for deers and dolphins right now. It may start appearing after you hear this message, and that's how you'll know it's your confirmation to stop feeling shy and just freaking give it a go. Okay, because I'm seeing it's going to come through as very, very successful. Okay, keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like you guys have low-key already been working on something, but you keep pulling away, and then something will happen and you'll get the momentum, and then you'll work on it. I think this message was to tell you, as soon as those voices come in, remember what Twintuitive said and just keep the momentum going. Okay, don't feel down and out. Just remember, oh yeah, those are the voices that are actually keeping me back from this infinite abundance. Okay, so I don't know who this was meant for, but I really do hope it finds you well and it gives your soul a big, huge hug. You're so supported so much more than you know. All right, I love you guys, and I will catch you in the next check-in, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.